Welcome to Astral Visionary Ones. Imagine a hummingbird not hovering quietly at a feeder, but dive bombing a large sunflower petals cascading like golden confetti. That's the type of energy we're harnessing now. An apologetic, exuberant, and absolutely unstoppable. We're not talking subtle murmurs of self-improvement. We're talking about sparking a raging fire inside your spirit. So, sweetheart, stick with me during this adventure. And let's begin the unraveling tapestry of you. You are not a static portrait trapped by time. No, you are a living, breathing, developing masterpiece. A tapestry weaved layer by layer with threads of experience, emotion, development, and transformation. Consider it like this. Every day, when the sun rises and sets, another sparkling thread is added to your narrative. It may be golden, representing pleasure, prosperity, or love. Other times, deep indigo represents difficulty, introspection, and perseverance. Occasionally, there is an unexpected burst of bright pink, a flash of excitement, color, or instant clarity. The beauty of your life is that it is always developing. You may feel caught, transfixed on a tight knot in the cloth, its flaw pulling your attention, but this is not the case. It is part of a much larger design. Take a step back and look at the wider picture. Notice how the colors swirl together. How the design evolves with intricacy and beauty. That knot adds complexity, dimension, and an individual touch to your life's work of art. This is not a mistake. It's an essential component of your design. Are you allowing yourself to take a step back and view the whole of your tapestry? Or are you so focused on one single thread, one imperfection that you're missing the beauty unfolding all around you? You're someone who's constantly pushing for more, who continuously pursues the next big experience or accomplishment. There is an obvious desire inside you, a power that pulls you ahead toward new ambitions and peaks to climb. This aspiration is great, but it also poses a delicate challenge to the skill of being present. Consider yourself a high-speed train that is always traveling and always on its way to the next stop. But just like that train, sometimes you need to halt. Sometimes you just need to pull into a station for a bit. Look out at the amazing views of the mountains and take in the fresh air. This is not about slowing down or limiting your goals. It's about enhancing the trip and enjoying every moment along the route. It's as if a sculptor is so focused on the final form that they fail to appreciate the texture of the clay and how their hands shaped it into something lovely. Do not let it be you. Accept the present moment as the source of your strength. Every thread you weave into your tapestry, every minute you live, contributes to the developing masterpiece that is your life. Echoes of genuineness. Authenticity has a very alluring appeal. It's an energy that cannot be faked, duplicated, or stolen. It feels right, reverberates with the clarity and purity of a tuning fork. Sharp, true, and undeniably unique. This frequency is yours. You have a resonance that others can detect, which pulls them in and captivates them. Some may appreciate it. Some may attempt to imitate it. But no matter how hard they try, they can never fully capture it. It is yours and yours only. At its most fundamental, this is a component of who you are. This imitation may have disturbed you at some point. Perhaps you felt violated, as if someone had invaded your personal space. But here's a twist. Imitation is not simply flattery. It is a symbol of your power. It demonstrates your brilliance, the fact that you are a source of inspiration, and an undeniable force that others feel compelled to emulate. The fact that others want to imitate you only proves that you are doing something extremely well, something that is igniting passions and inspiring change. It's like getting a cosmic high five from the universe. This is a sign that you are on the right path. Consider yourself a rare, luminous pearl. Your beauty is not diminished by the presence of imitation pearls. On the contrary, Imitations merely help to showcase the worth of real pearls. You are that pearl. Your honesty is your most precious asset, a powerful sort of magic. It distinguishes you, makes you memorable. Instead than being scared by the echoes of your honesty in others, consider them a reminder of your own genius. Celebrate them as proof that you are an original, a force of nature unlike any other. This is about knowing deep in your bones that there is no one like you ever. The alchemy of acceptance. Life is not a straight line leading to an unbroken state of happiness. No, life is significantly more complicated than that. It's a whirling, dynamic dance of light and shadow, joy and despair, triumph and failure. It's a continuing flow, a constant shifting of events that shape you, mold you, and finally convert you into who you are. You've journeyed through moments of intense contemplation, wading through the emotional fog, attempting to make sense of the turmoil inside. There may have been instances when you carried a pensive grief, a heavy weight that appeared to come from nowhere. It was as if an unseen river flowed under the surface of your existence, its current influencing whatever you saw above the waterline, even if you couldn't always follow its route. But here's where the magic occurs. You are learning to embrace the whole range of this sensation, to appreciate the beauty in both highs and lows. When you realize that both light and shade are important, you stop opposing the currents of that subterranean river. You're learning to manage them, enjoy their flow, and recognize the power they contain. This is the alchemy of acceptance, transforming weighty, painful emotions into brilliant insight, transforming despair into empathy, and suffering into purpose. You've realized that every experience and emotion has a purpose in your life. Even the worst moments have a purpose. Consider a picture with no shadows. It would be flat, lifeless, and devoid of significance. The interplay of light and shade gives a picture depth, richness, and complexity. The same holds true for your life. The shadows are as important as the light. They enrich your experience with depth, character, and perspective. You are not broken because you feel sad or have endured suffering. You are just living and in your own aliveness. You are completely complete, exactly like you are. This reality is the basis for the remarkable change taking place inside you, the beginning of a new reality. You are on the verge of something profound, a new reality shaped by your broader perspective. Your unflinching genuineness and profound acceptance of this experience. This is not a small shift. It's a massive shift, a complete recalibration of your energy, perception, and life. Imagine a telescope coming into clear focus, exposing a sky full with stars that were before fuzzy and indistinct. These stars and possibilities now shine with amazing clarity. The doubts, worries, and limiting ideas that have previously hidden them are vanishing. And now you can see the boundless possibility that lies before you. This new clarity, this new way of seeing, is not just beneficial to you. It's for those around you. You are a real, breathing example of the power of the Spirit to overcome, rise above, and live a meaningful, beautiful, and purposeful life. You are not just living your life. You live as an example of what is possible when one's existence matches their fundamental truth. Remember when the hummingbird dive bombed the sunflower? That is the kind of unstoppable force you are. You are not just existing. You are prospering. You are not only surviving. You radiate the strength of your genuineness. You're not simply dreaming. You are constructing the life you've always dreamed. So, my dear buddy, take a courageous step into the future. Accept the whole tapestry of your existence. Every light and every shade. Every curve, every turn. Joy, grief, successes, and trials. They're all part of the masterpiece you're making. What wonderful experiences await you, and what magic can you create? The world is eagerly awaiting your next creation. Thank you for joining me on this trip, my buddy. If you found this message useful, please like the video and share it with others who may benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and continue your transformation journey by viewing one of the videos on your screen that speaks to you most. See you there.